Welcome to day 13 as we're leaving Stowe and heading over to Oswego, New York. We still have one more stop to make. All right, guys and gals, catching up on some video. I think this is day 13. We're going to be leaving Vermont and heading over towards New York, Oswego. And yeah, we're kind of on our home trip back, or heading back to Ohio, excuse me. Yeah, it's Stowe. We're in Stowe over here. There's the Ben and Jerry factory and stuff, and Mike had pointed out, hey, they got a graveyard. Forgot about that one over there. It's a stop on the way out, and yeah, we'll be able to add this. So let's go and check out the graveyard. Might put some pictures up there, but a quick video through here. You can see all the ice creams that they've tried and have failed and not made it and to stay alive for you and us. But to be honest, Ben and Jerry's ice cream, this is the first time I've ever tried it on this trip, and we were in one of the states, I think Maine or somewhere where there was a harbor. And you know how the vacationing is when you're on the road and riding, everything tends to start blurring in. So I actually started keeping a journal. But besides that, let's take a walk inside the Ben and Jerry's Flavor Graveyard and see what we see. All right, checking out the grave. Look at that, Mikey's gonna back out. We're leaving him. We're leaving him in there. We're not gonna edit this out. So this is the graveyard that everybody found. I could go to each gravestone, but I've got some pictures I might just put up, and this is just a visual that you can kind of see from one side to the other. There's one particular gravesite that Mike pointed out, which is pretty funny, pretty hilarious, and he was saying it was on a Saturday night skit. So let's kind of walk that direction, and we'll show you that gravestone. And while we're walking, you kind of get a view of what they have here, of all the different flavors that they didn't make the cut. But what I thought was kind of funny, but you know, I think that's one of our guy things that finds things funny. Maybe you gals also, but yeah, check this one out. Anyways, yeah, what do you think? In the comments below, let me know if you found this kind of funny. But we'll walk around the graveyard. If you see anything you might be able to visualize on this action cam, go ahead and freeze her up and read it. But yeah, I'm just taking a quick walk through here. There's probably better pictures that shows each gravestone. If you go to the Ben and Jerry's website, maybe they've got all the stones that's in there. Like I said, all the flavors that didn't make the cut. So, all right, onward and forward, and we will be heading to Oswego, New York. And that's not so much a stop to see things, but if we can fit something in, we will. That's pretty much just a stop on our way back to Ohio. All right, guys and gals, we'll see you on the road. A few fun facts about Oswego. It sits about 40 miles northwest of Syracuse, and it promotes itself as the port city of central New York, and it has over 17,000 people for a population. Once we made it into Oswego, we went ahead and checked in at the All Seasons Inn, and that's where we dropped off our gear. And getting late as usual, it was time to find a place to eat, and we found something on the shore of Lake Ontario, which was called Rudy's Lakeside Drive-In. And what we found out that this has been a local gym since 1946. And that, it serves fresh seafood, but it's got a variety of other meats, like your coney dogs and your hamburgers, and it has an extensive side dish to choose from for sure. Getting back to the All Seasons Inn where we stayed, let me say that was an interesting place. Might want to call it dated, but it was clean, for sure. The management there, when you were checking in, they were friendly, hospitable. Um, would I recommend this place? Yes. I think everybody's got different ideas of where they like to stay and the amenities that are available. For us, it was good for a night. All right, guys and gals, I hope you liked day 13 and you'll be back for day 14. And then maybe you've been going back and checking the other days on these series of the trip of the 2025 New England States road trip. All right, keep the shiny side up and the rubber side down, and we will catch you down the road. See ya.